Right now, at this very moment, your brain is either getting stronger or slowly falling apart. There is no middle ground, no pause button, no day off. And the scariest part? The habits destroying your intelligence are the same ones you do every single day without thinking twice. They feel completely normal, completely harmless. That's exactly what makes them so dangerous. This has nothing to do with how smart you were born. Some of the most naturally intelligent people on the planet are unknowingly dulling their own minds, one small routine at a time. And they have no idea it's happening. If you have been struggling to focus lately, forgetting things faster than you used to, feeling mentally foggy even after sleeping a full night, that is not a coincidence. That is a pattern, and it has a cause. Before these habits lock in permanently and quietly steal your potential, here are the 5 things slowly killing your IQ, and most people are doing at least 3 of them right now. Habit number 1. You are feeding your brain junk food and calling it relaxation. Every time you open a short video and scroll without stopping, your brain gets a tiny hit of dopamine. It feels good in the moment, but what is actually happening is your brain is being trained to expect instant reward with zero effort. Over time, your attention span shrinks. Tasks that require even 5 minutes of deep focus start to feel exhausting. Reading feels boring, thinking feels slow. Your brain didn't get lazier, it got addicted. The more your mind craves constant stimulation, the harder it becomes to think clearly, retain information, or solve real problems. And without those abilities, intelligence becomes weaker, whether you notice it or not. Habit number 2. You are bragging about something that is quietly making you dumber. A lot of people wear sleep deprivation like a badge of honor. I only sleep 5 hours. I grind while others sleep. It sounds impressive. It is actually one of the most damaging things you can do to your brain. Sleep is not rest. Sleep is when your brain repairs damaged cells, locks in memories from the day, and flushes out toxins that build up during waking hours. Skip that process consistently and your reaction time slows, your memory weakens, and your ability to make clear decisions collapses. A tired brain cannot think at full capacity, period. The most successful, high-functioning people in the world protect their sleep aggressively because they understand that sleep is not wasted time. It is performance fuel. Habit number 3. You think multitasking is a skill. It is actually destroying your ability to think. Switching between messages, videos, tasks, and notifications all day feels productive. But your brain does not actually multitask. What it does is rapidly switch between tasks, and every single switch costs mental energy and resets your focus from zero. Studies show that after a distraction, it takes an average of 23 minutes to fully regain deep focus. If you are switching every few minutes, you are never actually thinking deeply about anything. Deep focus is not optional for intelligence. It is the engine of it, the ability to sit with one hard problem, think through it without escaping, and arrive at a real solution. That is what makes people sharp. The more distracted your brain stays, the more that ability disappears. Habit number 4. Sitting still all day is shrinking your brain literally. Most people think exercise is only about the body. But when you move your body, your brain releases a chemical called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Scientists call it miracle grow for the brain. It promotes the growth of new brain cells, strengthens memory, and sharpens focus. When you sit for hours every day without movement, your brain receives less blood flow, less oxygen, and less of the chemicals it needs to function at a high level. Over time, memory gets foggy. Creativity slows. Problem solving becomes harder. You do not need to run a marathon. Even a 2-0-minute walk raises your cognitive performance measurably. The brain and the body are not separate systems. Move one, and you upgrade the other. Habit number 5. Your brain is like a muscle. If you stop using it, it starts to weaken. After school or college, most people stop deliberately learning anything. They consume content, videos, reels, news, but passive consumption is not the same as active learning. Real learning requires struggle. It requires confusion, followed by understanding. That friction is what builds new neural connections. When your brain goes weeks, months, or years without being genuinely challenged, it starts to operate on autopilot. Your thinking becomes repetitive. Your vocabulary shrinks. Your ability to form new ideas weakens. The smartest people you know are not just born different. They are constantly learning something outside their comfort zone, a new skill, a new subject, a new perspective. That habit alone keeps the brain sharp for decades. Your IQ is not fixed. Your intelligence is not a number you were born with and stuck with forever. It is something you either protect and grow or quietly let slip away through your daily habits. Now you know the 5 habits to stop. The question is, will you actually change them? Because awareness without action is just another way of staying the same. If this video helped you, subscribe because every week we break down the psychology, habits, and science behind becoming the sharpest version of yourself. See you in the next one.